Welcome to episode 75 of The Gift of the Gab. I'm Ben.
And I'm Tia.
And did you see the video? Did you see the video that was circulating? There's only one important video this week.
Of White Yardie?
No, the other video. So, Sophia Urista, the video that was circulating online featured Sophia Urista from the band Brass Against or something like that. And she needed to pee while she was performing, and she decided to relieve herself on a fan's face. But this seemed very consensual from both parties. The guy got on stage, he laid on the floor, she positioned herself above him and squatted for like a good 15 seconds as she took down her trousers.
Like a minute. Like she went for like a full on pee.
This was this was like the morning pee, like that amount.
No, that was like I've been bursting all day. I haven't gone to toilet. Like
I think she saved it up.
Let me just picture it for you. Like let me just like set the scene. Like just imagine like you've woke up, you've done your morning pee, and then you've gone to work, and you know like the bathroom is free, so you're like, you know what, I'll just wait till I get home. And you've drunk the right amount of water that day, and then you get home and then you sit down and you know you're like, wow, it's still going. It's still going. It's like one of them peas. Like she was squatted on top of that man's face for a good minute.
Yeah, I think she saved up that pee because that was
disgusting.
That was a lot of pee.
Is this like recently, like during COVID time?
This was like 2 days ago or whatever. That's when I saw the video. I assume it's recently. I assume it's from this week. And so she pees. She lets out a full maybe 30 seconds of pee on this guy's face. He's shaking his head. He's loving it. It appears anyway. And then she gets up, pulls up her knickknacks and her trousers, and then he gets on stage and he cups the pee in his hand and flings it at the audience.
Oh my
as God. If things wasn't worse.
I passed out. Oh my God.
So yeah, and meanwhile, while she's peeing, she's saying she's saying something like, he wants some pressure on his head. This is like the song lyric. And pressure did come.
So do you think? I think she did that by purpose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like first of all, that was a lot of pee for someone performing. I would have maybe thought you'd go to pee before. And the lyric at which she's singing is, he wants some pressure on his head.
That is just disgusting.
I don't know if she made that part up because I don't know this song.
They all must be high.
And the band continued playing. They did not skip a beat. But that was the video that was circulating around. You have to be quick if you want to find it. You type Sophia Urista and you'll find the video of her relieving herself on stage.
Damn.
But the main question is...
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty nasty. That's pretty... They were both consenting adults, but I didn't want to see that. But I did see it. But I didn't need to see that. Do you think a guy could have got away with it?
Definitely not. Oh my God, the lawsuit. But technically, like,
they're both consenting.
But how were they consenting? She just bent over and like peed on someone's face.
No, because he clearly got on the stage, laid on the floor with his mouth open to receive.
And no, I thought he was like standing.
No, he was lying on the floor and she squat on top of his head.
This just makes it worse.
There's no question about the consent.
Okay.
But I'm saying, even if it was a guy and a girl,
no,
I feel like even if the girl's consenting on stage, I don't think this is gonna fly over. But
no,
especially following R. Kelly, but R. Kelly was with an underage girl. But you have to watch the climate.
It's just
this isn't time to be peeing on people.
I think it just shouldn't be acceptable. Like
on stage,
COVID, no COVID, on stage,
do
not
what
on
you
stage.
want to
like,
in your
wants to go and shower?
Do what you want to in the privacy of your own home, but on stage, well, he wanted some pressure on his head.
That's just ridiculous.
Next person who has been offended, Danny Lay. Did you see the
Danny
baby
Lay.
and Danny Lee? I'm gonna call it Danny Lee.
Yeah.
Danny Lee. Did you see the baby and Danny Lee's
I
argument?
did. I've been following it, and it's just a really sad situation. It really is a sad situation, and I just think that it's just another example why you need to at least have your security blanket, where if anybody disrespects you in this type of way, you can just be like, peace. At least you can get a hotel for a week or something while you figure out where you're gonna live.
Yeah,
Because it was just one thing after another, and I think what made it worse for me is he did the live cussing her out, and then I was like, wow, she's cussing him out in front of the baby. So I was thinking, I was on the baby side, the rapper side, before I knew what was happening. And then she came and explained it, and so now I was on her side. And then like the next live I saw, he was like insulting her basically. And then her face pops up, and I'm like, what on earth is going on here? Like, why are you still there? And like, then they're going back and forth on whether she's the side chick or not. And she stops to ask his brother,
that's so
like,
embarrassing.
oh, how do you know me? And then she's
for
like,
for her and the baby, all of them is embarrassing.
the baby, and her.
The baby needs to do the growing, is what he needs to do,
Yeah.
because he seemed to be in every headline negative the past few months. And my thing is, she was making a fool of herself by being in a place where she was clearly not wanted. And I think he was sort of taunting her, and he did the live on purpose. He knew what buttons to poke.
Yeah.
Like you could see there. But I do think there is more stuff behind the scenes that obviously we don't know, that they're arguing about. But it's just both of you. This is going to be on the internet for your kid to Google up one day.
The thing is, right, so the other baby mama, I forgot what the other one's called. He's got a few baby mothers. And the one previous to her, she basically was like, I don't feel sorry for her in no way, shape, or form. When I was with him is used very loosely here. She knew about, so what's her name? Danny knew about that one, but she didn't know about Danny.
Yeah.
And she still proceeded on to having a relationship with him.
From the comment section in YouTube, I've heard that Yellowbone song was like kind of shading her.
Oh,
was saying that like
the Yellowbone,
the
like, yellow skin didn't work
because like Yellowbone is what he wants, and
it wasn't skin.
No, it was Yellowbone.
Oh.
What's it called? It was meant to be like shading her, or it shaded her in some capacity. That's what the YouTube comments say. I don't know. I don't be following it that hard.
Yeah.
But and now it seems to be happening to her. To be honest, I don't feel terribly sorry for anyone here.
Yeah.
I do feel sorry for her because it's embarrassing, and you don't want to see someone go through that. But I don't. At the end of the day, I also don't. A part of me don't also feel sorry for her, because it's just like this is the company you keep.
And the thing is, he's already been through this cycle already with at least one other person.
Why do these celebrities think when they get with someone who has shown themselves to be a certain way, that he's gonna like that all of a sudden things are gonna change? Like when their friends are these people, when they're hanging around these people, when they've shown themselves in previous behaviors to be like this, why do they suddenly think, oh, it's gonna be different for me? That's the part of me that don't feel sorry.
I've got no idea. And Sideman, is his name Sideman? From Birmingham.
Yeah.
Yes, he did tweet about it, and he basically said what you said, and he was like, I'm finding it hard to find the empathy here. And I agree with him. A lot of the comments was either for him or against him on what he said. But I agree with him.
Yeah, I'm finding it hard. I do feel sorry because it's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
I don't feel like I feel sorry for the kid.
I feel sorry for the kid, and I feel sorry for the situation.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the kid. I don't feel specifically sorry for either, and maybe a little bit for her but then again, I just don't care enough to feel sorry for her. But because like you know what it is. It seems. You know what it is. If I know what it is and I don't follow the baby that much, you should know what it is.
Yeah.
And Yeah, it just seems like the baby is the trouble. And
I just feel like, how do you go back and forth with a guy who said you are the side chick, and you go back and forth over whether you're the side chick or not?
but you know, some
Like,
people.
don't let somebody like diss you twice.
No,
Do you know
it's
what I
too late
mean?
for that. The where the confidence should have been instilled in herself from a younger. Or like she doesn't have. It seems she doesn't have the self confidence to be like you. You. This is not a question when you're confident about yourself or secure in who you are or where you're
Yeah.
at. That you asking yourself on live. It's the like, and not to shade her. It's just sad. It's sad to see. That's
It
the
is
sad.
sad. It
That's
is
the sad
sad
part.
because she then went on to in the live she said, "Oh, like I've got all the evidence," and she then
Yeah,
went
it's
on
making
to
it
like
worse.
post all these evidence. But what makes you say a part of it is she's right and then he's right, because what makes her a side or a main chick if they all get treated the same?
Yeah, what her evidence might be all correct, and he might like behind closed doors is I love you and
I love
everything.
you,
But
want to be with
when he's
you.
embarrassing you like that in public, clearly he doesn't care enough
He
about
doesn't
you
care,
to.
and but he treats you the same way he treats the other girl. So
Yeah,
what makes you the side piece? One is the coleslaw and one is the potato salad.
yeah. I do not know
Leave the
what.
chicken in the relationship
Yeah, I do
with
not
no
know.
sides, just rice and chicken, jerk chicken,
Well, on the topic of
and
food,
just a drink Kool-Aid.
on the topic of food, a man says he's been banned from all-you-can-eat barbecue for eating too much. Now, this is ridiculous. I might
Of
join a
course,
protest for
you
this.
would say that.
Like, you need to tell me where I can show up so I can support you, because this is absolutely ridiculous. I feel like he should be able to sue. How can you display all-you-can-eat and then ban him for eating too much?
he think about how much he ate.
Yep. So let
If
me
they
read you the
banned
mini
him.
story. A Chinese man says he's been blacklisted from a grill buffet restaurant for eating too much. He says, "I can eat a lot. Is that a fault?" I don't think it is. The man known as Mr. Kang told Hunan TV, adding that he didn't waste any of the food. He claims he was banned from the Handadi Seafood Barbecue Buffet in Changsha City after a series of binges that the owner said were putting the business out of pocket.
He should have at least spread the love. He should have went to different buffets at least.
Yeah, apparently he ate 1.5 kilograms of pork trotters amongst other things.
Oh my god.
That's pig foot.
No, he should have at least went
No.
to different buffets.
No. No, if you say all you
out
can eat,
cheating the system.
no. If you say all you can eat, supply me all you can eat.
Mm-hmm.
That's the rules. That's the game.
Yeah,
if
but-
you want to put a stipulation, say all you can eat within 2 hours. Some places do that.
Okay, but no, but it seems like he was able to eat like a
Exactly. But if you set the rules,
pig.
set the rules. That's how it's gonna
And
be.
do you know what it seems like? He was able to like out eat everyone, like at least 30
This
people,
guy's my hero.
right? And let's not look up to him because you'll end
too
up
late.
on my 600-pound life.
It's too late.
And then he was going there multiple times a week. It seems like.
Look, this could have all been solved. The restaurant should have had foresight, and they should have said, "Look, you have a 2-hour limit. You can visit once per week."
To him.
No, to everyone. You can't just single me out. That's discrimination.
Yeah, but I'm saying that okay, most people wouldn't be able to eat as much as
Look,
he
I'm
would.
saying,
So he it sounds like he's eating for a whole school.
look, I'm there. If it's just one person doing that, then it's not that bad. He's not gonna eat the same amount as 100 people. He's not. But you set the rules. All you can eat. If you couldn't handle that, if your suppliers couldn't handle that, maybe you should take that to not all you can eat. Some you can eat.
Oh my god.
Because the rules is all you can eat means all you can eat. Therefore, I shouldn't when I'm going for the third plate, you shouldn't be eyeing me thinking, is he gonna go for a fourth? Because your banner says all you can eat.
How many times would he have realistically had to have got up? He was practically eating while standing. Because they give you the smallest plates. All you can eat is designed in an amazing way. Like they give you the smallest plates. The tongs are probably hard to use. You have to walk all the way around to
You
get
gotta
to
have
the
a game
food.
plan. Yeah, you gotta have a game plan. First of all, the plates is just no issue.
The table is small.
The plates is no issue if you know how to stack.
Oh my gosh.
So if you know how to stack, you can fit the same amount on a small plate as you can on a bigger plate. It's all about balance, baby. You got to create a nest and then have everything go inwards. And if you got any liquids, anything goes inwards. That way, you stack it high, and you got the same amount as a normal plate. Me and this man, we're doppelgangers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think that's been it. That's been us for today. That's the most important news of this week. Someone needs to do something about these restaurants that are changing their rules.
How much can you eat when you go to a buffet?
All.
That's why we don't take you to a buffet.
I take myself.
Let's not take you to a buffet.
I take myself. I'll be going to buffets. I've been to a buffet since the reopening. I thought that I wouldn't go, but I went.
No, you wouldn't go with me.
No, yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, but there's many places.
Because I wouldn't be going. So you couldn't go with me.
Yeah, but I've been to a buffet.
Just think of, anyways, let's not even go.
It was tasty. And it was the food was covered and out there. But
yeah, but the tongs.
People ain't licking the tongs.
Yeah, but everyone is holding the tongs.
Yeah, but I ain't putting that part in my mouth.
Yeah, but then you're picking up your food unless you're washing your hands between every food.
I got sanitizer.
I'm sure. Let's not even go there.
I got sanitizer. I didn't come back.
I'm sure you didn't sanitize your hand every time.
I didn't come back with COVID.
Exactly.
I didn't come back with COVID. That's the main point.
There's germs. It's not just COVID around.
Oh,
not everything's
germs.
Not everything's about COVID.
Then I'm fine with the other germs. I don't care about them.
You should care about them. What if someone scratched their arse or if they've just been pissed on?
As long as I don't know, that's fine. Look, you have to treat, when you're going into these public places, you have to just have some plausible deniability in your head. As long as you can't see as long as you can't see these things, you just have to, you know that some bad habits exist, but as long as you can't see it, it's okay.
Like I'm pretty sure like 75% of the human race don't know how to wash their hands.
Maybe.
And that's a statistic that I'm willing to stand by.
Maybe.
I'm willing to die on that hill.
Maybe, but you just gotta push that to the far back of your mind and enjoy the buffet.
That's been it, and that's been us. Thank you for listening to the Gift of the Gab. Let us know what you want us to talk about next week, if you have any suggestions.
Yes, like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to
tell a friend.
Ciao.